Third place Footscray tackled North Melbourne at the MCG today, giving the now upmarket Bulldogs their first look at the new showpiece of the competition, and certainly something to aim for come September. So far, they're on target. Terry Wheeler, quoted during the week, as saying he wants to win 16 matches, before today 3 out of 4. North, again, has been unpredictable. A good win over Richmond was followed by a loss to Hawthorn after leading at half-time, and another to Carlton after being up at three-quarter time. Our commentators today, Drew Morfitts, Ian Robertson and Ross Glendinning, and we pick up play with highlights of the first half.
Long shot for goal. Del Rey. Can't take the mark. Comes to Chris Grant. He's in a tight corner. He runs to goal and kicks it.
Trail by just 4 points.
Oh, Carey did brilliantly that time. Grabbed by Rock. Magnificent roving. What a goal! He has had 9 possessions. Up towards centre half forward. Hawkins stays at the back. Missed by Dennis, and Doug Hawkins kicked his second. Former skipper. High ball. Schenko's there. Misses with that punch. Second one. Down to Del Rey, who snaps and kicks a goal.
Looked as though Hawkins was prepared to play on. Now he kicks it. A floater. Into the front of the goals. Martin can't quite mark. Dennis taken away by Coleman. Coleman across his body. Mark taken by Grant. And he kicks a goal.
Away to German. Up to Shaw, but he missed him. He's met solidly. Well played Wallace. Left it clear path for McPherson. Now Rowan Smith, the youngster, a good mover. In his first season of football. Open goal. Kicks it.
Nicely. Kicks it wide to half forward. If you've got no one to kick it to, that's not a bad ploy. Hawkins back to Atkins. Into Grant. He'll have a set shot from 35 metres out, and he doesn't miss those.
Long kick to Hawkins. He's got the sit. Oh, brilliant. No mark paid. Martin. Oh, bit slow. Del Rey almost got him. Here's a chance for Kellett. Inside 50. Nigel Kellett. Bang!
Free kick to Anthony Dwyer, who's just come back on the ground. He kicks it into the forward pocket area. High flyer MacArthur. Couldn't mark. Carey off the ground. No, he gathers it. Still got it, Wayne Carey, and kicks the goal. Well done.
Matthew Mansfield back after a broken arm in the Foster's Cup. Good looking kick to full forward. Del Rey a chance. Collingwood, this is his first goal at last.
And as you can see in the quarter-by-quarters, an excellent term by Footscray, kicking 6 goals, and the Bulldogs leading at the main change by 32 points. We're going to rejoin play now in the third quarter with just under 18 minutes remaining, and the difference has been reduced to 26.
Brayshaw to kick the ball back in for North Melbourne. We've got 17 3/4 minutes left in the third term, and after a fairly ordinary first half, North Melbourne are still very much in this game. Kick in, not too bad. Marked by Grant, he plays on. Arrogance. Oh, down goes a Footscray player. Hawkins brilliantly tackled. Rock was too. Liberatore and Rock. Have a look at that. Battle of the midgets. And now the boys in there to show a bit of strength. A free kick has been paid. It's going to North Melbourne. Still Hawkins trying to show some authority. The kick comes out towards Christensen. Handball over the top was on. No mark taken. McPherson skillfully kicks with the left. Not too bad either. Centre half forward. Mark taken back there by Anthony Rock for North Melbourne. As something was mounting for the Bulldogs. Rock kicked pretty good to right half forward. Big punch by Foster. And he's had his hand. Oh, advantage is paid. Spargo in towards centre half forward. Gather is good by Fairley. Spargo again. Hand pass wide. Archer fumbled. Picked it up. Kicks it to the front of the goals. A little bit too far for Martin. Knocks it back to his own advantage. Kick it off the ground. No, he goes with the hand pass. Chance for Scholl. Onto the left foot goes Craig Scholl. And he's kicked a miraculous goal. Magnificent kick by Craig Scholl. And again, Ross, it was a real battle, but eventually they got it.
I was almost going to criticise him for going back onto his left foot. He could have come around on his right, his natural kick, kicking foot. He did it fine, and that was good play by Martin to keep his eye on the footy, unselfishly kept his feet as well. A lot of players are trying to fall over, but Martin's strength held him there. A critical kick there. Frank Gumble on the North runner, just giving Craig Scholl some words of encouragement.
Well, this is a desperate comeback by North Melbourne. They were down by 43 points and now trail by just 20. Coleman, centre of the ground. Kicks it wide, looking for Hawkins. First touch, yes, the mark paid. North fans not too sure about it.
The umpire's in the right decision, the right position for that decision.
He'll be looking to pass this off. I think too far out to score. Well, he goes for a boomer. Comes up a little bit short. Punched out by Crocker. North Melbourne have the numbers here. Brayshaw, hand pass up in the air to himself. Liberatore. Christensen. Socket forward. Chance for Schenko. But he leaves it. North lifting all over the ground. Spargo's kick to half forward. Carey with Foster. Carey keeps the ball in. He might go for goal himself. Look at this! What a goal!
Fantastic shepherd by Larkin all the way down. Gee, it was good, wasn't it, Ross?
Could have been the best thing he's done all day, that shepherd. And Carey just acknowledging it now. Terrific stuff.
It just might be the sort of thing that could help them lift. They certainly have. But gee whiz, this goal from Carey is great football.
Yes, he's a class player. Could have been a free kick anyway before he got that football. Foster hanging on both arm and jumper. Umpire not paying anything.
Well, Wayne Carey with 10 kicks and 3 goals. He's certainly done his bit. Here's a chance now for North Melbourne once again. It's a left half forward. Larkin leaves it for Martin. Martin's helped at full forward. He's kicked another one. North Melbourne on fire. Magnificent kick by Martin from 50 metres across his body. And Michael Martin has kicked his second goal after starting the game at full back.
SIO offer a new concept in motor insurance.
SIO? My car's been stolen.
Your name,
Comprehensive
madam?
motor insurance giving free
NI.
access to 24-hour
I'll
help
get you a cab. Can I inform anyone?
with one
Yes,
phone
please.
call.
Don't worry, Mrs. Bennett. We've got everything under control. I'll have our claims department call you.
Talk to SIO now for comprehensive motor insurance.
Insurance as it should be.
Phone 649 1234.
In both the NRMA and Motor Magazine Awards, Mitsubishi recently won the important Best Family Sedan category with the new TR Magna. NRMA's road test engineer Bob Hudson justified selecting the Magna in a category previously dominated by Ford and Holden by saying the TR Magna imparted a feeling of class and solidity in the way it looked and drove that put it ahead of the pack.
Fridge is empty like my car. Food Plus. At the bottom of the coffee jar. Food Plus. Gotta get my doggy fed. Food Plus. Out of milk and need some bread. Gotta get to the store with more. I love my Food Plus store every day. Every day. Night and day. Night and day. Of the year.
Fiddler on the Roof is a funny and touching musical that has won the hearts of audiences all over the world, with such wonderful songs as If I Were a Rich Man and Tradition. Come and see the Australian Opera's production of Fiddler on the Roof starring the exceptional Max Gillies. Don't miss this night out at the Victorian Arts Centre with Fiddler on the Roof. To book, phone Bass on 11500. That's 11500.
Custom Tone Kitchens announce a genuine 25% discount offer. Recognised as leaders in the industry, awarded for design excellence, unparalleled quality, service and value for money, Custom Tone have just unveiled their exciting new kitchen designs for the 90s. Visit your nearest Custom Tone showroom now and you could save thousands of dollars with this extraordinary offer exclusive to Custom Tone. No gimmicks, no giveaways, just a genuine 25% discount when you purchase your new kitchen.
For a Melbourne viewpoint, a complete 30-minute bulletin. Not just any news. Jennifer Kite and 7 nightly news.
Legendary heroes and the most deadly monsters in an adventure bigger than your imagination. Clash of the Titans, Sunday, 8:30 on 7.
North have kicked 3 goals in 2 minutes and the last 6 goals for the match. Royal couldn't get hand a ball in there. It's tough. What a fight back it's been by the Kangaroos. Free kick to North. Going to Spargo.
He's had a bit to do with it too, Paul Spargo.
Hoisted high. Fairly with a run at it. Front of the pack, Royal. The hand pass wide for Baxter. Footscray under pressure at the moment. But Grant steadies things down behind centre wing. We're midway through the 3rd quarter and we have an 8-point ball game. It didn't seem likely when Footscray led by 43 late in the 2nd quarter. There's a free kick Footscray's way to Doug Hawkins. Too far out again, Collinwood. Now Steve Collinwood has kicked 2 goals for and 1 out of bounds.
Testing distance, I think, for Collinwood.
Not much gaining ground, and he's a bit wider out. Still kicking from about 49 metres. It's not a bad effort, but he's missed again.
2-5, Drew?
Yep.
I think early in the game, if he'd have kicked straight, he could have just about been classified BOG. He kicked 4 behinds before scoring a goal, Stephen Collinwood. As Mark Brayshaw just a little worried about where to kick it to. Now he decides to go long to the far half-back area. Marking contest, punched away, punched back again. Grant, skillfully, oh, that should have been a free kick, surely, against Scholl. No, play goes on. Wallace, back towards the wing. Handball cleverly to Hunter. Hunter goes straight towards goal. That's the best form of attack. A punch away by Brayshaw. Coleman deep, throws it. Still North Melbourne under pressure in their back pocket. German goes over the top to Chandler. Chandler's kick to a vacant wing area, and it wasn't a bad ploy. It finds safety of the boundary line. Well and truly, 3 kicks from the Footscray goal. Ruckman gather, Wind and Ischenko. Oh, good punch by Steve McPherson. Now the gather by Storitsky across his body. Well done, Carey. Made the ground and took the mark on his chest. Could go to Christensen. Kicks it into the pocket. Good effort there by Fairley. Keeps it in the forward line. Rock. Sweeping hand pass. Get rid of it, Paul Spargo. He does. Baxter. Now Toohey. And Toohey clears for Footscray. Takes the risk, but it comes off. Wallace marks in the opposite back pocket.
19 possessions, Steve Wallace, midway through the 3rd quarter. Grant marks at halfback. He's lost the boot. And the crowd booing, but can't do much about that. We have 12 minutes remaining to 3-quarter time, and Footscray clinging to a 9-point lead. Line held up by Carey. Players covered down the ground. Wine goes for some distance. Well, Royal stayed at the back. German took the mark on his chest. Pops it up to centre wing. Kellett gets back there. How did he do that? That was fantastic to Wallace. And the ball goes out.
Well, that's the sort of stuff that can encourage your teammates around you. Nigel Kellett badly out of position, not giving away the free kick, and still the ball in Footscray's forward half. 3 minutes to go. Footscray 9 points, North 9. Mischenko. That could have been a free kick to the big Russian. He taps it over the back. Scholl caught with a footy, gets the handball away, but Atkins gathers. Handballs to the advantage of Kellett. Kellett runs onto it. Shocking kick. 2 left-footers in the second term were brilliant. That one was an ordinary one. Kick it off the ground, son. He does. That was Ross Smith. Steve McPherson. He gets back. He's caught. Chance now for North. Oh, Carey just couldn't quite pick it up. Still a chance for Rock. Go for goal, son. The long kick by Rock is a goal. It's bounced on the line and it's just gone over. Well done, Anthony Rock. North Melbourne trail by just 3 points after, well, Ross, you would have had to have been a supreme optimist to give them a chance in the first half.
Well, they're going to have to play their best quarter of football for the whole season, Rob, and they're doing that at the moment. And again, some great body work there by Ross Smith and other players on that half-forward line. Allow the ball to spill free and capitalised very well.
2 goals to Anthony Rock.
Footscray's last goal was at the 22-minute mark of the second quarter. Since then, North 7 goals won to 3 behinds, and they're within a kick. Wallace keeps it going. He's been superb today for Footscray. Scholl takes it away, and maybe a kind bounce went for North that time. Spargo, centre wing. Footscray lead by 3 points. Spargo's kick to Martin. Good mark. And if Michael Martin can kick this, North hit the front. He's kicking from about 50 metres.
What do you think, Ross?
Well, he gets plenty of distance, so I just want to say if he kicks it like he does and he concentrates from kicking from full back, kicking out from the point, he should get this.
He went from full back to full forward late in the second quarter. He's kicked 2 goals, going for number 3. Away to the right. They trail by 2 points.
Bit of an anti-climax there. Some good lead-up play by North Melbourne to get the ball out of defence. Now the kick in by Campbell. Oh, good mark. Well done. Hunter, nearly caught. Gets the handball away. Tui, experienced. Back, with hand pass, missed its target. Kellett went after it with ferocity. Mansfield, Hunter's kept going. Sweeping hand pass. Chance for Baxter in the centre of the ground. Kicks it directly towards goal, and Royal marks. Deeper than perhaps Footscray would have wanted the ball, but certainly within scoring distance, and doesn't mind kicking a goal. Brian Royal. "40 metres out. Kick looks pretty good. No, it just misses to the right. Disappointing result for Footscray.
Restructuring the North back line by Wayne Chimlish has worked very well. The players just got one-on-one and they're sticking to their task very well.
Footscray lead by 3 points.
9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. What a comeback it's been by the Kangaroos. Rock marks just inside the line.
Good kick by Brayshaw.
A couple of times he's measured her off well.
Well, Rock's looked at his rating too.
The kick to centre wing. Coleman for Footscray. Spoiled by Carey. The ball stays in. Staritsky. Throw in.
Drew there, the value of a centre-half forward just contesting everything. If he hadn't tried to get to that contest and spoil the ball, all of a sudden Footscray under attack again.
Schenko and Wine. Liberatore went without it that time. Hunter. High ball to the 50-metre line. It bounces through. Chance for Royal. Brian Royal's got it. Dragged down in the tackle. He put his kick offline, and the ball's out of play. Richard Dennis, the tackler.
Certainly intense football now. Closeness of the scores, bringing just a little bit more fierceness out of all the players. Hawkins, Colin kicks it behind. 2 goals, 6 to Steve Colin. And the lively half forward has had 12 possessions, 10 kicks, 2 hand passes, 2 goals, 6. Brayshaw still looking, and he's found a teammate. Again, it's German. At half back, running is Crocker. Brilliant running by Crocker. Ordinary kick. just slews off the side. Carey's left it behind. Foster caught. Liberatore. Away to Hunter. Hunter's done well, and that pass was all right. Wine, Tellett, nearing the centre of the ground. Kicks it wider still. Mark taken by Royal. Hand pass. Atkins may kick a goal. Atkins does kick a goal. Brilliant football, Footscray. Simon Atkins gets his first goal, and Footscray a little bit of breathing space. 12-17, North Melbourne 11-13.
Yes, and that's the advantage of a quality play and a quality possession. Atkins doesn't waste too many. Gee, what a critical goal for this team. Anning on for North. Archer off.
Steadying goal for Footscray after North had kicked 7 in a row. Liberatore to Steve Wallace. Wide for Royal again, starting to come into the play. Brian Royal, state player, and Footscray's best and fairest in his first season. Just back for the last 2 weeks and started both games on the bench. A lead from Coleman, ignored by Royal. Goes out to the pocket to Delray. Maybe Delray a better kick, but he'd need to be from out there. Kicking from all of 50 metres. But he kicked 7 last week. He's got 2 so far today. Won't quite make it. In the goal square. Collinew! Freak goal!
At Westpac, we understand that when it comes to looking after your own, there's no place like home. And to make buying your home easier, we're offering you a special low interest rate of just 9.25% per annum, together with one low bank establishment fee of $250. This is a limited offer, so talk to your Westpac manager today, because we want you to be as comfortable with your home loan as you are with your new home.
SIO?
It's true. SIO provide a free local taxi to get you home or to your next appointment. It's free with SIO comprehensive insurance.
Don't worry, Mrs. Bennett. We've got everything under control.
Insurance as it should be.
15 teams ready to battle it out in the 1992 season. They're all here in the AFL Football 92 sticker book and stickers. The book, full colour and packed with information. The stickers, collect and swap them. You'll have a fantastic souvenir of the season. All new action shots, great competition prizes, and 6 bonus stickers. All part of your Football 92 sticker book from Select, the ultimate collection. Book and stickers available now.
I've known some pretty good all-rounders, and I've had a few tea breaks. So I can tell you, the new Tetley All-Rounder has a lot going for it.
Thank you.
Naturally, the tea quality is excellent. But each Tetley All-Rounder also has 2,000 perforations to let the real tea flavour flood out, which guarantees you a better cup of tea all round.
The new Tetley All-Rounder.
A better cup of tea all round.
Right now, you can get the dining table you need for around $2,000. Or, during April, you can take your $2,000 to Freedom Furniture, get the dining suite you need, and we'll throw in a bookcase. Not to mention a light and a 20-piece dinner set. And you'll still have enough left over to buy the lounge room you want, with change to spare. To get what you need and what you want, drop into Freedom all this month. Freedom. Good design, great prices.
Green Seas, the only tuna in 100% light olive oil. So now the freshest tuna in 100% light olive oil is caught in Green Seas.
Discover the mystery behind Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator and see how movie magic is made.
All is not quite what it seems.
On Beyond 2000, Tuesday.
Footscray answering the challenge and leading by 18 points at three-quarter time. We're going to join the match again in the last quarter With some 19.5 minutes remaining, North Melbourne has added 2 points.
Carey with 13 kicks and 4 hand passes. McPherson clears for Footscray. Wide to the opposite half-back area. Scholl and Wallace. Wallace overruns it. Scholl cleverly. Away he goes to Chandler. Chandler to centre half forward. North Melbourne mark to Larkin, who has been very quiet. But boy, if he kicks this, the game will liven up totally.
Captain's goal.
6 kicks and 6 hand passes for Matthew Larkin, but this is his most important kick for the afternoon. And it is a perfect kick. Matthew Larkin in the last quarter, a critical goal. 18.5 minutes left, 10 points the difference in Footscray's favour.
Well done too to Craig Scholl on that outer ring, one-on-one with Wallace. Difficult situation coming from behind, did it well and set up that play. More small men starting to get back into the game here. Footscray's smaller players dominated early. More quality possessions by those players, but North fighting back.
Just under 18.5 minutes remaining. 10 points the difference. Yashenko straight to his opposite ruckman Wine. Crocker caught by Coleman. Good tackle. Liberatore picks up the crumbs. Great tackle on him. Grabbed by Grant. Into Atkins. He didn't see the tackler coming. Terrific stuff. Ross Smith gets it away to Spargo. North running again. Rock to half forward a lead. Oh, he got underneath the ball, McCarthy. And Campbell once again standing firm. Baxter. Rock. Oh, he did well to get a fingernail to that and see the ball out because he had Coleman bearing down.
Well, Footscray's character will be tested now. They've got a lot of young, inexperienced players in the team. And question time for the Bulldogs. Scott Wine, strong. Liberatore, away to McPherson. He's able to run. A good shepherd by Atkins on Spargo. McPherson's kick straight to the goal square. Chance for the ball. Oh, there's a free kick, surely to Royal. The goal has probably been kicked by Del Rey, but the umpire will ask for the ball to come back. And quite a fresh-faced Brett Allen, the umpire here today, and he's done a pretty good job with Dennis Rich. Brian Royal has the free kick directly in front of goal, only 20 metres out, not even that. And I would think he'd kick this. And he bangs it through. So Brian Royal kicks his first goal. And maybe a relieving goal there for the Bulldogs. North Melbourne looking threatening. But Footscray get their 14th.
Yes, Robin, you mentioned the inexperienced players at Footscray. It's those experienced players like Royal, Hawkins, Coleman, Foster that must steady them. That was a very steadying goal. A bit stiff to risky. He tried, I mean, it definitely was a free kick. Just a bit overzealous once more, trying to dispossess Royal of the footy.
That's by umpire Rich in the middle. Wine takes his own palm down. Steve Wallace. Straight through. Atkins. Taken by Christensen. March draft pickup from Geelong. Campbell again. He's braining them in the last quarter. Kicked by Tony Campbell. A high one to the wing. Coleman front position. Lost sight of it. Scholl punches away to his opposite number Wallace. Brian Royal charging at it. Grant gives him a run. Chris Grant in the open. He can have a bounce and come closer. 25 metres from goal, steers it low and kicks it. 4 goals to Grant.
Clever play there too by Brian Royal, just drawing the player to him. Could have handballed initially very quickly over the top, allowed the North player to run at him, and Grant very cleverly, low trajectory kick through for a goal. They did that very well. It's been well held in this in the third quarter by Crocker.
Well, Footscray have answered the challenges, and here's Kolonyuk away to Atkins. Atkins straight towards goal, and there's another one.
At BP, we like to think our new service stations are the best in the world, which is why our special fact-finding team is constantly checking, as unobtrusively as possible, how well our stations are maintaining the standard. Thank you. We're pleased to say the results have been very encouraging. But why not come and check us out for yourselves? BP, on the move.
Australian Football Video, in conjunction with the Collingwood Football Club, proudly release a tribute to Darren Mullane, featuring exclusive interviews with Coach Lee Matthews, family, friends and Collingwood teammates. This outstanding video portrays Mullane's magnificent career throughout his 147 games with the most famous of football teams, and is essential viewing for all football fans. A tribute to Darren Mullane, now available from these outlets.
I hate Peter Pan!
Who? Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, Julia Roberts, Bob Hoskins, Hook.
It's a great day to be out on the road, but it could easily become the worst day of your life. You can't change the situation, but how would you like a second chance to choose your tyres?
Can tyres make a difference?
Good you can. If it only saves you once a year, it's a good year.
Live action between Brisbane and West Coast tonight. These two are in for a big one. Don't miss it. Brisbane and West Coast, live and exclusive from 7:30 tonight. Missing out on a little bit of this and a lot of that? Well, stick around because Steve's back with Gina, Terp, Chevy, Dimples, Nick and Steady all week with Steve.
And Ross, they seem to have the answers, don't they?
Yes, they just come back at the right time.
And to their credit, Footscray, the questions were being asked, but gee, they've done well. North Melbourne striving at every opportunity to get through. Christensen, short kick. No mark to Martin, ball at the back. McPherson, away to Campbell, who's been as steady as a rock back there at full back. Kicking towards the centre, Ischenko. Spargo, run down by Atkins. Kick falls short. Kick off the ground, missed by Campbell. McPherson tidies up, kicks it back towards the half-forward area. Scholl missed it, went after it again. Coleman a little slow, but he's able to hold it in, and it just may be critical because the umpire now calling play on. Kick by Fairley. High. Spargo punched away by Wine. Chance for German. Just grabbed by Atkins. Was critical again. Mansfield. Kellett with pace. Handball too fierce for Atkins. He's still got it. He taps it to the advantage of Foster. Foster, short kick. Goes nowhere in particular. Out comes Hawkins. Oh, he went for the big bump on Ross Smith. But Ross Smith able to clear for North Melbourne. Handball away to German. And the Northerners up towards half-forward where the mark is taken by Spargo.
12 minutes remaining. North playing like they can still win it. Comes to the back. Ischenko can't grab it. Baxter does for Footscray. Going across the ground, having a bounce. Well played by Darren Baxter, and he picks out Collingwood. Zigzagging it around now. Hawkins, look at the support. Baxter again. A mighty kick to Delray. Didn't get first touch. Royal kept it going forward. Players of both teams really having a dip. This is top stuff.
Yeah, they do look tired, don't they? Yeah, just thinking the same thing, Ross, that the ball has just zipped up and down the ground at great pace. Umpire Rich, a good bounce. Ischenko. Atkins just leaves it behind. Could have been another bit of play there for Simon Atkins, but just slipped out of his grasp.
28 possessions for Atkins.
And again, gee, he plays well in that centre position. He's got it again, can't get through. And the umpire calls for another bounce. So under 11 minutes left now. North Melbourne have to kick 5 goals and keep Footscray goalless to win the game. Delray, Christensen, here's a chance for Crocker, gets past Liberatore, Sturitsky, now German. Wide at half-back, kicks it in towards the centre, Wine. Oh, I tell you what, he's played a fantastic game. So has this guy. Footscray have been brilliant. Grant leaves it behind, Crocker a bump. Now taps it out for Sturitsky to run. Hand pass over the top, Larkin's a chance. Runs through the wing, kicks it towards centre-half forward. Wine gets back and will... No, he doesn't, Mark. Misjudged it. Martin, Foster, Mansfield and Wine. Good play, Wine now, no messing around. Kicks it wide towards half-back. Punched away by Scholl. Goes back towards the 50-metre line. Bumped by Anning. Christensen, little kick off the ground by McPherson. German goes back further. Scholl taps it to his own advantage. Can't quite gather it. Fairly, hand pass over the top. German tries to tap it on. Liberatore. Oh, they're really having a tired go now. The tackling has been fierce. Christensen tackled from behind. Chance now for Dwyer. Kick towards the goals. Is out of bounds on the full, and maybe the commentators will get some relief. It's only temporary. The kick in has been marked by Baxter.
It's quick, isn't it, on the big ground. Here's Wine. He's taken 11 marks and had 19 disposals now. Mansfield. Ischenko. Debuting for his 3rd league club today. Into Sturitsky. Not great penetration without a very high kick. Wine again, mark number 12.
He's been great, Scott Wine.
Glenn Archer back on, Ross Smith off. He was looking very, very tired.
McPherson to Foster. Kick by Foster in the direction of Ischenko again. This time he can't take the mark. He's kept off it. And the hand pass was given. Royal blocked it. He finds Grant.
Brayshaw just falling over the critical time.
And good running by Steve Wallace. And he kicks the goal. Look at this Footscray unit. They're celebrating now. It's 4 wins in 5 games.
Gee, Steve Wallace has come back to senior footy so well after that broken wrist last year. He missed close to a half a season, and his running today has been superb. A little bit quieter in that 3rd quarter. Gee, his first half was terrific.
Bounce back in the centre. Wine still jumping high. Oh, and tackling. Dwyer going nowhere. Liberatore going somewhere. Kicks it to centre-half forward. Mark taken by Fairley for North Melbourne. Fairley at centre-half back. Kicks it wide. Out towards the wing. Dwyer, good mark. Could have nearly played on. Now he does. Christensen up towards half forward. Kicks it towards full forward. Punched away again. Good play by Tui. Ball at centre-half forward. Larkin. Shot for goal by Matthew Larkin. He hooks the ball a little too far. And it's through for a behind. 1 goal, 2 to Matthew Larkin. Scoreline, Footscray 17-19, North Melbourne 12-16. Difference is 33 points. Tui, left half back. Kicks it towards half forward. Oh, what a good mark by Coleman. And he made it look so simple. Hooks the kick in towards the pocket. Punched away, Royal. Can he control the football? Hand passes further afield. Collingham gets through. Steve Wallace. Sweeping hand pass to no one in particular. Royal close to the ground. He's crunched, but he'll get up. A tiger he is, Brian Royal, in the Dogs' kennel. Boundary throw in, 50 metres from goal for Footscray.
Well, Glenn Coleman's taken 8 marks. Here's Atkins, over his shoulder towards the goal square. Dennis, charged straight at it. Left it behind him for Hawkins. The hand pass up to Royal, and Royal will kick another one. 18-19 to 12-16.
And again, the senior players of the Footscray side just settling down. Hawkins, Royal, Coleman taking that great mark on the other side. Often makes the easy things look difficult and the difficult things look easy. It's the pace also of the smaller players from Footscray still shining through. Kellett, Collina, Atkins, sure ball handling in the centre has just been too good for the North Melbourne side.
And Brian Royal has been good too with 2 goals. Wine, McPherson. I'll tell you what, Scott Wine. Oh, Steve McPherson, perhaps a little too positive. Chris Grant may have given away a free kick. Del Rey gets the handball away. Royal again. Shares it with Hawkins. He in turn with Atkins. He stands and delivers. Simon Atkins, and there it is, the death knell for the Kangaroos.
Today's game is part of the Carlton and United Breweries 1992 AFL Premiership season.
And Footscray going on to score there by 39 points. Collinyuk got 4 goals and Grant got 4. And for North Melbourne, Martin also 4 goals and Carey got 3. 22,562 at the MCG this afternoon, and there were no reports. The other game played today, certainly the upset of the round. Sydney scoring by 21 points, one of their few victories at Princes Park over Carlton. Strooper got 3, and for the Blues, Kernahan got 4. There were 2 reports. Higgins of the Swans for allegedly striking Bradley, and Kapler of the Swans for allegedly charging Sexton. Now, unfortunately tonight, owing to technical problems, we can't bring you Scotty Palmer. I can tell you also tonight, we're going to have live football coming up shortly from Carrara. It's going to be Brisbane versus the West Coast, and tomorrow round 5 will continue. The game is at Football Park, and the clashes between Adelaide and Richmond, and the round will conclude on Monday. Melbourne and Collingwood, the big one from the MCG, and Fitzroy will take on St Kilda. And don't forget, our special replay is time to start at 8:30. And of course also tomorrow, don't forget Sports World starting at 9 o'clock with Bruce McAvaney, and Bruce will be telling you what's in Sports World at, well, round about half time in the game between the Bears and the West Coast Eagles, which, as I said, is coming up in just a few moments from Carrara. Big day of football, great one for Footscray supporters. The Bulldogs, of course, have the bye next week, so they're really charging along well in season 1992. That takes us out from the replay, and a reminder, don't forget the special replay on Monday at 8:30.
This has been another 7 Sport production, the network of the 1992 Barcelona Olympics.